Alright guys, if you ever forget how to correctly attribute an image, these are the steps you need to take. Firstly, you need to have CC Search open and you will need to have Imagecodr, and I'm going to show you two ways of which you can publish this. One will be through Edublogs and one will be through Wix. First thing you have to do, you have to know your subject. I'm just going to go, let's go dolphin today. I want to make sure both of these are ticked so I can use it for commercial purposes, and if I need to I can modify, adapt or build upon that image. And I want to make sure Flickr is selected. That's not necessarily always the case, but in regards to using imagecodr.org you do need to use Flickr. So I'm going to search, just hit enter, and it'll take me to Flickr and it will apply all of the filters. You need to find an image you like. I like this one. Now it does have some information down here. We don't need to worry about any of that. All we need to do is go up to the URL. We need to copy it. This can be done on an iPad as well. We go over to imagecodr.org. Down here it's got Flickr URL. We paste it in there and we're going to click get code. First thing that you'll see when it loads is it actually tells you what the license has given. So this is Creative Commons Attribution 2.0. I'm allowed to share it. I must attribute the author. I can use it for commercial. I can remix, which means I can adapt it, and no share alike. So if you adapt this image, you are free to license the resulting work under any or no license at all. This one will happen sometimes, but not all the times, which just means that you need to give credit that you have altered it. If we scroll down a bit further, you will see there's a HTML code, there's image size over here, and there's a preview. So for example, I might want to make this a medium image and it'll change that for me. It'll also change this code at the same time. Now, as you can see down here, it's given the attribution, it's linked it all. Now, depending what you're using, you may need to save this image and then simply highlight this and copy it across. But these two ways I'm showing you today, you definitely don't need to do that. So we're going to select this and we're going to copy it. The first way I'm going to show you is through Edublogs, and very important on Edublogs over here, same on an iPad again, not through the app necessarily. I haven't tested this through the app. But if you just go through Safari, make sure you click on text. That means all the code goes in is safe, and it will look like that. Now if I click over to visual, you can see it's applied that code and it's put the image to the size that I want, and it's put the correct attribution down the bottom. If I'll show you what it will look like if I get rid of all of this, and if I'm in visual and if I paste and click enter, nothing happens. It will stay looking like complete gobbledygook, and that is how it'll come up on your post. So that's one way if you're sharing it through your blog. Another way that my students have sometimes liked to have showed their work is through Wix, creating a website. So I've just created a new page on my own website just to test this one out for you. If you go over to here to add, it's got all these options down the side. We want to go to more and we want to put in a HTML code. You're going to click on enter code and simply paste that in there. Click update and click off of it. Now I did select it. This is the box that it automatically comes in. That's the size that it happens. If I now drag this, see if I keep dragging it doesn't necessarily make the image bigger because I've selected it to stay medium. So you might just have to drag that out, and it's given the correct attributions down here. If I just preview this, it has actually linked those. So if I click on this, it'll take me to the original image, and if I click on this, it'll take me to the license, and I click on this, it'll take me to the original author, which is on here. It's by Theme Plus, and some rights reserved are on that one, and the title is Dolphins. So that Imagecodr along with Flickr are great tricks because it does all of this work for you and it links it all there for you as well. So whether you're using Wix to demonstrate your learning, whether you are sharing something on a blog, even if you are doing something on a poster, it's really good to be using Imagecodr and giving the correct attribution. It's a really good starting point before building those skills even further. Hope this has helped, guys.